This is Year 6 Maths for Wednesday the 3rd of June, and the learning objective is I can compare ratios and fractions. Today we're going to be thinking about how we can use fractions and ratios to describe the relationship between values. We know that fractions help us describe the parts of a whole, so we're going to start by using some fractions to describe this picture. So to start with, pause the video and have a try at filling in the description underneath the pictures using your knowledge of fractions. So your description should be, there are 5 cats altogether, 2 are black cats and 3 are white cats. So 2/5, 2 out of a total of 5 are black, and 3/5, 3 out of a total of 5 are white. Now have a try at completing the description for this picture. This one includes a ratio as well as fractions. Remember, the colon sign is our way of comparing two numbers in a ratio. So this time your description should be that there are 12 pieces of fruit altogether. There are 7 apples and there are 5 pears. So 7 out of a total of 12, or 7/12, are apples, and 5 out of a total of 12 are pears. 5/12 are pears. The ratio of apples to pears is 7 to 5, so for every 7 apples there are 5 pears. When we talk about a ratio, we describe the relationship between the values, and this tells us what the whole amount is. So in this picture there's a ratio of 5 apples for every 3 bananas. There's a ratio of 5 to 3, and the whole is 8. There are 8 pieces of fruit in total. This picture shows a ratio of 3 to 7. There are 3 orange circles for every 7 blue circles. Pause the video and answer the questions. What's the whole? What fraction are orange? And what fraction are blue? For this ratio of 3 to 7, your description should be that there are 10 circles altogether, so the whole is 10. 3 out of those 10 circles are orange, so 3/10 are orange, and 7 out of those total of 10 circles are blue, so 7/10 of the circles are blue. When we start to use our knowledge of ratio to make calculations, it's important you know what the whole is for a particular ratio. So in a ratio of 25 to 75, what is the whole? Pause the video and have a think about the answer. If we have a ratio of 25 to 75, the whole amount, or the total of those two numbers, must be 100. 25 plus 75 is 100. Once you understand what the whole amount is, you can start to work the other way, like in this problem. So for this example, I know that the total amount of shapes is 5. There are 2 squares and the rest of the shapes are triangles. So how many shapes must be triangles, and what is the ratio of squares to triangles? Pause the video and see if you can work out the answer. So if we know that the total number of shapes is 5 and there are 2 squares, then there must be 3 triangles. That means that there are 2 squares for every 3 triangles, so the ratio of squares to triangles is 2 to 3. Now try the work on the website. You can either print out the sheet and write on the sheet, or have the sheet on screen and do the work in your workbook. When you're ready, check the answers to see how you got on.